Hi guys, welcome to Football Mad Cocks, and today I'll be doing my WWE Clash of Champions 2020 predictions. I'm looking forward to this pay-per-view. Probably the Clash of Champions is probably the only pay-per-view where all the titles are on the line. It's probably the only night where all the titles are on the line, and I cannot wait. There's a few matches, and I think all of them are title matches. I think, all of them are title matches. What is really incredible. Well, I'm really looking forward to this. So, Clash of Champions 2020. So let's start off. This is a weird one because this is on the kickoff show, but it's pretty weird. It's for the Raw Women's Championship, Asuka versus Zelina Vega. To be honest, why is this on the kickoff show? Obviously, it did start off like on Raw last week, was it? Where Zelina Vega slapped Asuka in the face. Obviously, Zelina Vega, she'll be really good with the Raw Women's title around her waist. Obviously, Zelina Vega's probably one of the top heels on the Raw roster. Well, out of the women on the Raw roster, what is really good. And to be honest, I hope she does win, but she won't. Zelina Vega will have no chance against Asuka. I'm going for Asuka. So moving on, this is, oh my god, this match again. This should be on the kickoff show. For the Raw Tag Team Champions, Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford versus Andrade and Angel Garza. I do not give a crap about this match. Street Profits to win. Street Profits to win. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford for the win. So, yeah, I'm going for Street Profits. I just do not give a crap. This should be on the pre-show, not Asuka versus Zelina Vega. This should be on the pre-show. But anyway, moving on for the Smackdown Tag Team Champions. The champions Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro versus Lucha House Party, Greg Metalik and Lindsay Dorado. It's going to be, once again, it's going to be an easy one to predict. It's Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. Obviously, they did win it back at Extreme Rules, was it? The horror show Extreme Rules. I feel like they've had it for a few months now. I feel like they're going to have a good reign. I feel like they could lose it until November, something like that. They'll have a good run. I feel like they're not going to lose it this Sunday. Clash of Champions, I'm going Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro for the win. And moving on, this storyline, is this storyline ever going to end? Bobby Lashley, for the United States Championship, Bobby Lashley versus Apollo Crews. Oh my god. Is this story ever going to end? Is it going to end? I'm just going to go for Bobby Lashley. I feel like it's too early for him to lose the belt. And if Apollo Crews wins, it just doesn't make any sense. I feel like WWE need to make Bobby Lashley strong here. I feel like Bobby Lashley will win this match. Hurt Business will obviously get involved. Maybe, what's his name? Ricochet. Will be involved in this as well with obviously Cedric Alexander did join the Hurt Business last week on Raw, and yeah, that was really surprising. So there's now 4 members of the Hurt Business. It's going to be hard for Apollo Crews to win at Clash of Champions. I'm good for Bobby Lashley to retain. Then moving on to for the Women's Tag Team Champions, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus the Riot Squad, Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. I'm actually looking forward to this match. It's an interesting one because obviously Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, they don't really get along really. They're like a woman version of Team Hell No. Let's just say that. Like, their tag team kind of reminds me of Kane and Daniel Bryan a bit. Team Hell No. And yeah, I feel like they'll have the belts for quite a long time. I think they'll win this match. I want the Riot Squad to win. To be fair, I do want the Riot Squad to win. I feel like they'll look really good as the Women's Tag Team Champions. And they're an actual tag team. I wouldn't say Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are a tag team, really. They're not. They are a tag team, but they're just not a proper tag team like the Riot Squad. But I'm just going to go for Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler to retain the belts. But anyway, moving on to... Okay, for the Smackdown Women's Championship, Bayley versus Nikki Cross. I cannot wait for this one. Obviously, back at the Horror Show Extreme Rules, I wasn't really bothered in this because I knew Bayley was going to win because obviously Sasha Banks and all that was there. And obviously Sasha Banks is not here. Obviously Bayley did turn on Sasha Banks a few weeks ago on SmackDown. So there's going to be no Sasha Banks. Maybe Sasha Banks might try and help Nikki Cross win the SmackDown Women's Champion. I don't think it's going to happen. But I think Bayley will have some help. But who from? I feel like Alexa Bliss is going to cost Nikki Cross the title. Obviously, Alexa Bliss is changing. She's been hitting obviously 2 weeks ago, she hit her sister Abigail on Nikki Cross. And then last week on SmackDown, she hit her sister Abigail on Lacey Evans. Obviously, I feel like Alexa Bliss is... Well, the referee's not looking. I feel like Alexa Bliss will get involved. Alexa Bliss will be at ringside without the referee looking at Bayley and all that, and then Alexa Bliss just comes out of nowhere and sister Abigail's Nikki Cross, because I feel like she's changing. She's getting even more dreadlocks and all that, and there's just no way. There's going to be the Fiend. There's going to be a female Fiend, and that is going to be Alexa Bliss or sister Abigail or whatever. But Alexa Bliss is going to cost Nikki Cross the win. Bayley's going to win this match, thanks to Alexa Bliss. Moving on. Oh my god, this is the most exciting match of the night, in my opinion. It is for the Intercontinental Champion, Jeff Hardy, defending the Intercontinental Champion against Sami Zayn and AJ Styles in a ladder match. Oh my god, I cannot wait for this match. This is probably it's going to be the best match of the night. Let's just say that. I cannot wait for this match. It's going to be so good. Obviously, Jeff Hardy. Oh my god. Imagine if he did like a swanton bomb off the ladder or something. That'll be amazing. Oh my god. Obviously, Jeff Hardy's the man of ladder matches. Like, yeah, he does everything, Jeff Hardy, in ladder matches. He'll do anything. He'll put his body on the line in ladder matches. To be honest, AJ Styles is not going to win. There's no way. It's between Jeff Hardy or Sami Zayn, because AJ Styles could leave WWE, and it's Jeff Hardy or Sami Zayn. I think because obviously Sami Zayn thinks he's an Intercontinental Champion, Jeff Hardy thinks he's an Intercontinental Champion. To be honest, I think Jeff Hardy is the champion, not Sami Zayn. So I guess there's going to be both of the Intercontinental Champions up on the ladder. I can just see Jeff Hardy on top of the ladder with the... I just can't see Sami Zayn on top of the ladder, really. I can just see Jeff Hardy on top of the ladder with both. I think both of the Intercontinental Championship. So I'm going for Jeff Hardy for this one. It's gonna... and to be honest, I feel like it's too early for Jeff Hardy to lose the belt as well. So I'm going for Jeff Hardy. And then after that, for the Universal Championship, I'm looking forward to this one. It is the two cousins, Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. I cannot wait for this match, but it's so obvious who is going to win. Roman Reigns. True fact, Jey Uso was actually the first man to pin Roman Reigns. Like, yeah, I know. Jey Uso was the first man to pin Roman Reigns. Obviously, if you didn't remember, back in 2013, it was the Shield, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns versus nearly all the roster. The 11-on-3 handicap match, and Jey Uso pinned Roman Reigns, and that was the first time Roman Reigns ever got pinned. But yeah, that was just a fact. That was a fact for you. Roman Reigns is winning this match. I'm sorry, it's going to be Roman. Obviously, maybe after the match, I think it's going to be similar to last year. Obviously, last year we had Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman at Clash of Champions, and Seth Rollins won the Universal. Well, he retained the Universal Championship, and then after the match, the lights went out, and the Fiend came out of nowhere, attacked Seth Rollins. I feel like they're going to do this again. The Fiend is going to come out after the match, attack Roman Reigns. It's going to be kind of similar to last year, and I feel like we're going to see Roman Reigns versus the Fiend locked inside Hell in a Cell. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to see once again. But yeah, I'm going for Roman Reigns, and then the Fiend will attack Roman Reigns after the match. Let's hope that actually happens, because obviously the Fiend, he doesn't have a match this Sunday, and to be honest, I wouldn't say it's a pay-per-view without the Fiend. I can't. I wouldn't say it's a pay-per-view without the Fiend. I am looking forward to Clash of Champions, I wouldn't lie, but if the Fiend was on it, it'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. But yeah, but anyway, I feel like this will be the main event of the night for the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre, the champion, defending it against Randy Orton. Obviously, Drew McIntyre did beat Randy Orton. At SummerSlam. It's just going to be Drew, innit? I do want Randy Orton to win this. I want Randy Orton to... It's in an ambulance match, what's pretty weird. I'm not really too keen on ambulance matches. It is something different, but I'm just up there. I'm just not a fan of ambulance matches. I just don't like them. Maybe Drew might... If Drew McIntyre win, it'd be kind of similar to Braun Reigns back at Great Balls of Fire. Bloody Drew Orton sending the bloody... wrestler to the bloody semi. That'll be bloody amazing. I feel like we are going... It's going to be Drew. It's Drew. It's going to be Drew McIntyre. I feel like he's going to have it till probably WrestleMania 37. I just can't see Randy winning it. I do want Randy Orton to win. It just doesn't make any sense. Obviously, Keith, back at Payback, he got beat to Keith Lee, and it makes Randy Orton a bit weak. I feel like Keith Lee should be the one that should be facing Drew McIntyre. To be honest, this should be a triple threat. This should be a triple threat match. It should be Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton versus Keith Lee. That's what it should be, really. But yeah, I'm going Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. I'm going for Drew McIntyre to win this match, this ambulance match. And yeah, but anyway, guys, Drew McIntyre for the win. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. That's my Clash of Champions 2020 predictions. Comment down below what's going to be your favourite match of the night. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and bye. Peace.